Yo, whoa, go broke. You hear that shit bark from every corner of the internet. It's a neat little rhyme, simple, sounds true, like an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And it's the most successful piece of bullshit propaganda I've seen in my life. People swallow it whole because it confirms what they already want to believe, that all this new age progressive shit is a cancer, and the free market, that old god, will eventually cut out the tumor. It's a comforting bedtime story for people who are scared of a changing world, but it's a fucking fantasy. Let's get one thing straight. These companies, these massive billion-dollar sharks that swim the globe, they don't have beliefs. They don't have values. A corporation is not a person, it's a machine. A machine with one single function, to turn $1 into $2. That's it. It has no soul, it has no conscience. So when you see one of them wrap their logo in a rainbow flag for a month, or put a diverse cast in their toothpaste commercial, you think they suddenly grew a heart? You think the board of directors all went to a seminar and got enlightened? No. A calculator told them to do it. It's just marketing. The coldest, most cynical math you've ever seen. They look at the demographics, they see who's got the money now and who's gonna have it for the next 50 years. They see that the social values of their old, reliable customer base are, to put it mildly, expiring, so they make a calculation. They figure they can afford to piss off a few old-timers who write angry letters because they're busy trying to hook the next generation. They're trading a customer with 10 years of buying power left for one with 50. It's not a moral decision, it's a fucking portfolio adjustment. When a rainbow on a can of beer costs them 37 cents, the free media coverage they get from the ensuing bullshit controversy is worth millions. They are playing you, all of you. And the go broke part, that's the masterstroke. That's the get out of jail free card for every incompetent fuck up in a corner office. You're a CEO. You ran your company into the ground with a decade of bad decisions. You missed the boat on new technology. Your product is stale, and your competition is eating your lunch. Are you gonna stand up in the shareholder meeting and say, I'm a moron who failed? Fuck no. You're gonna find the one commercial you ran that had a gay couple in it, and you're gonna blame them. You turn your business failure into a noble stand for virtue. You become a martyr for the cause instead of the jackass who couldn't read a balance sheet. The woke agenda becomes a bulletproof shield for shitty leadership. But the real game, the deep, dark, ugly game, has nothing to do with any of this. This entire war, this manufactured outrage over what's on a beer can or who's in a movie, it's a magic trick, it's a grand diversion. They want you, the average man, arguing with your neighbor about pronouns. They want you furious about a cartoon character's skin color. Why? Because while you're screaming at each other, they are robbing the whole goddamn house. While you're distracted by the culture war, they're lobbying Congress to gut regulations. While you're boycotting the coffee shop, they're automating your job out of existence. While you're fighting their fake battles, they are winning the only war that matters, the class war. They'll throw $1 million at a diversity initiative. It's good PR, but they'll spend $100 million to make sure they never have to pay you a living wage. They give you the performance of social progress so you won't demand the real thing. Here's the goddamn payoff, the punchline that ain't funny at all. The goal of this corporate wokeness isn't to make the world better, it's not to go broke. The goal is to make sure nothing ever truly changes. It's to take the fire of a real social movement, the righteous anger that topples statues and changes laws, and domesticate it. They absorb it, they take the language of revolution and they print it on a fucking t-shirt and sell it back to you for 40 bucks. They take your demand for justice and they turn it into a branding opportunity. The ultimate victory for the system isn't to crush dissent, it's to commodify it. It's to make rebellion just another product on the shelf. They don't go broke. They take the one thing that could ever make them go broke, your genuine rage, and they make a profit off of it. It's the most brilliant, soul-crushing hustle ever devised. They're not just selling you soap. They're selling you the illusion of a revolution that will never, ever be allowed to happen.